YouTube? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you guys are watching this video. Trackstop back at y'all with yet another one. Thank you for tuning into 808s and Kicks. So, just gonna jump right into things. So I know I should have made this video a lot sooner. I just got these sneakers in the mail. Yeah, it is what it is. Better late than never. So with all the things going on with the Olympics and stuff, Nike has been releasing a lot of sneakers that are Olympic inspired, or let alone are pretty much shoes that were worn in the Olympics. Like, you know, recently I just did a video on the Olympic sixes, which in my opinion, pretty clean, decent, dope shoe. I'm so glad I got me a pair of those after waiting for so long for Nike to bring those bad boys back to us. We had the SB Dunk Olympics release and so on and so forth. You know, we even had the wet cements that were inspired by the streets of Paris. And as you all know, this year the 2024 Olympics are being held in Paris and stuff. So yeah, guys, you know, the list goes on. But I managed to come across a pair of those Nike Air More Uptempos 96. So these are still widely available, and I'm gonna say it like I always said, it's never a problem if a sneaker is sitting. It does not make a shoe look bad, and it damn sure does not determine how poor the shoe may be if some may think that the shoe is poor just because it's sitting. Let me go and get that out the way right now. But without further ado, let's jump right into these bad boys. So we have here a pair of the 96 Air More Uptempo Olympics. They came in, yes, the Nike box, you know, that good old orange, reddish orange colored box with the Nike sign on it. I got these in a size 9. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna ask in terms of the sizing on these. So some people, from my understanding, have gone down a half a size. I personally went true to size. I do have another pair of Uptempos that are 8.5. They don't fit too tight, but I don't like a shoe feeling extremely snug on me. For me personally, the way my feet is, I went true to size. I got me a size 9. So I'm gonna say this in terms of sizing. The best way to kind of figure out how it feel on your feet is just going to try the shoe on if you can. That's going to be your best bet. Everybody has different feet. Some people might feel comfortable going down half a size. Some people might feel comfortable staying at true to size. And some people who got wide feet might want to go up half a size. So the best advice I can give you guys is, if you can try the shoe on before you purchase it, by all means, do that to make your final decision on what size you want to get for your feet. But moving right along, let's hop back into these bad boys and bust these bad boys out the box. All right, guys. All right, we have here the Air More Uptempo 96s. This brings back so many memories, guys. It brings back so many memories. So to give you guys a quick little backstory on these were worn by Scottie Pippen back in 96, back in those days. Now, these shoes are well known to be worn by Scottie, but these were not Scottie's official shoe. Like his you know, every you know, basketball player, when they get a deal, majority of basketball players, they have a signature shoe. Nike made these popular. He made these famous. These are not the Air Scotties or nothing. These are the Air More Uptempos. And yeah, Scottie Pippen made these popular. He did. 96, the Bulls won their 4th championship against the Seattle Sonics Supersonics back in those days. And that year in the Atlanta Olympics, because the Olympics were being held in Atlanta, they won gold, you know. And Nike wore these Olympic Air More Uptempos during that time, before he got his own little signature, you know, signature line of shoes. And I will say this, Scottie, I feel like, you know, regardless of his opinions that he has towards, you know, how things were with him and Jordan back in the days, I feel like Scottie respects the hell out of Jordan. Scottie just is a very opinionated player, but we cannot also take away that he doesn't get a lot of, like, Scottie got a dope amount of sneakers that he wore with Nike. He really do. The Air More Uptempos being one of them, being one of the most popular, but there was some dope Scottie Pippens that Nike came out with back in the days, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, those don't really get a lot of love like that. Maybe with the OG sneakerheads, they give the love to those shoes, but you know, a lot of people don't even think about the Scottie Pippens like that, which is crazy in my opinion. If you guys disagree with me, please correct me in that comment box, but that's just my whole take on things. But moving right along, guys, these right here were worn, like I said, on court with Scottie. He had other colorways when he was in his Bulls uniform, but this particular colorway here, the Olympic More Uptempos, were worn by Scottie during that time when they won gold. So, let's take a dive into the shoe. Already right here, first thing you see is that air. That signature air all up and down the shoe. Now, when you look at this air on the shoe, it reminds you of another sneaker. The cactus plants. Those had the same concept. Believe it or not, these were out way before those cactus plants came out. So, those that are new to the sneaker game, to not get it twisted, these did not take that concept from the cactus plants. The cactus plant took that concept from these, believe it or not, if you didn't know. But moving right along with this sneaker here, of course, you have it in that blue and that white, which is Olympic colors. You got that air on the side. Got a little bit of hints of red on it, you know, here, right here on the tongue. And you know the crazy part about this, guys? You got these, like, you know, elastic straps. Now, this was a performance shoe before this was even thought of being a lifestyle shoe like some of us like to wear. So being that it was a performance shoe, that's why you have these elastics and stuff all up and down the tongue. You know, Scottie played ball in these. Scottie made these look good when he played in them. Hey, he did his thing. But I bring this up because, again, like I said, it got hints of red, white, and blue and stuff all around it. It don't have a lot of red in it. So, you know, you know, one can't help but feel some kind of way that behind this, you know, behind this flap here is that Nike sign. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's not a make or break for me. It's really not. Moving forward, the back of the shoe, you have that Nike check, and you also have that 8, which was Pippen's number that he wore in the Olympics, was number 8. Now, we all know when Pippen playing basketball, when he's playing for the Bulls and stuff, he wore 33. But in the Olympics, he did wear that number 8. And of course, those of you that didn't know, Jordan's number was number 9 for the Olympics. You also have here your nice big air bubble all around the shoe, giving it that comfort. And you know, hey, I've worn Uptempos and it does not feel bad at all. These shoes, in my opinion, are actually pretty comfortable. You do have a little bit of hints of gold, like you see Pippen's number 8 got that outline in gold. Even in the air bubble here, as you see, there's gold in there. Let's flip to the bottom of the shoe. So you have a little bit more of red in there with the Nike checks. Of course, you got your white and blue, which is all over the shoe. And right here on the air bubble, right on the ball of your foot there, you do have a little bit of gold in that too. So overall, in my opinion, very nice sneaker. Thank you, Nike, for bringing this back. This is not the first time that these shoes have retroed. The last time we seen these shoes retro was back in 2020. Before then, I want to say it was like 7 years before that. So that was back in like, was it 2013 or something like that? Yeah, I want to say it was 2013. If I'm wrong, correct me, guys. But I do know that Nike has given us these shoes plenty of times, you know. And this year we got the Olympics going on. These came out right in time, you know, for those of us that wanted a pair of these, that didn't have a pair, or for some that already did have a pair of these, they probably just needed to re-up and get them a new crisp pair of these, because I'm pretty sure if you got the 2020 pair, or maybe the pair that came out way before then, there's already some age and yellow going on in the sneaker and stuff like that. But overall, very well done, Nike. The material here we have is a little bit of leather. Now I'm gonna say that this is not that buttery soft leather, you know. It's not that buttery soft leather. You don't have that. You got your suede in here with the blue and all that, but overall, it's not an uncomfortable pair of sneakers. You know, as long as you don't get caught up on the materials they use. I'm not gonna say this was all like genuine, great quality materials that was used in the shoe, but I will say overall, the sneaker, in my opinion, on my foot, it is comfortable. It really is. Yeah. You know, other than that, guys, what more can you say? This right here is a piece of history. I'm glad I got me a pair of these. You know, back in the days growing up in the 90s, I was in, was it 96? Yeah, I was pretty young. I didn't have my own money like that. I was still a kid. My mama dang show was not buying me no Jordans, let alone buying me expensive pairs of Nikes, or at least pairs, in her opinion, that were pretty expensive for her pocket. And you know, it is what it is. I always told myself, hey, when I get older, I'm gonna get me a pair of sneakers that I can afford, that I want, that I never really got a chance to have. And there we have it right here. Now, I do want to point something out. So these were worn by Pippen on the court during the Olympics, while the Olympic sixes were not worn by him. But overall, all in my opinion, they're both great sneakers. I think they're great. I really do. You know, got the Olympic theme going on, got the colors and all that. And they're just great sneakers, guys. And you know what? Let's take a closer look at these bad boys. Worn by Scottie Pippen in the 1996 Olympics, when Team USA were on the road to win gold, Nike decided to bring back this year, yet again, the Air More Uptempo 96, with hints of red, white, and blue, and tiny bits of gold all around the shoe. This is definitely one that you can rock on the court and showcase those skills in. With Scottie Pippen's number 8 outlined in gold on the heel of the shoe, this sneaker is definitely one who loves to have a piece of history when it comes to basketball. So what are you guys' thoughts? Are you a fan? Or you're not a fan? Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, there you have it. A look at the Air More Uptempo 96s. Again, you know, this shoe in particular with this colorway, the number 8 on it, has a lot of you know, a lot of history to it. I'm glad I was able to get my hands on these. These are very widely available right now. If you still want to get a pair of these, I know Finish Line, we're doing like a few sales and deals and stuff if you got certain codes and stuff. I personally don't remember the code that I used. I was on Twitter one day and I don't even remember the account I followed, but it was like, you know, use this code at checkout. And I did that with Finish Line and got these on discount. Bam, count them in the mail, call it a day. I think the price on these are going for like what, 180? It's not even on the box, and you know, I forgot Nike don't put the price tags on the box no more, but I want to say these are going for like, was it 160 or something like that, 170? I don't know guys, it's going for something like that. But with the discounted and stuff I got, it knocked it off a couple of bucks. And you know, hey, you know, done diddy, you know. done, you know. No diddy, you know, whatever. I don't know, y'all still saying that, whatever. But anyway guys, we're gonna keep this bad boy moving right along. And I'm gonna ask, because of course I have to, and I want to, and I need to, if you can hit that subscribe button down there, you know, that little one with the little bell. Yeah, click that. It's free. I like free. I know most of you guys like free, and it's free to subscribe and keep up with me with the latest greatest when I'm posting things. We are currently on the road to 1,000. I'm almost there, guys. Those of you that's been rocking with me, I truly appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you so much. We almost there at 1,000 subscribers. And you know what? One way or another, we gonna get there, you know? Of course, with the help of you guys. But other than that, we're gonna keep this bad boy moving right along. Stay blessed, stay fresh. Love your loved ones like it's no tomorrow. Until then, I'm gonna see you guys very, very soon on the next one. Peace.